actually able to go live. I fixed my mic. Due to it saying it was having lots of issues. Not phone, not face. Alright. I don't know why it's saying it's having lots of issues here. Let me see. Try and get something real quick. Pull this up over here. What I'm working on. I'm going to try and find my own live stream. Let me mute my desktop capture real quick so I don't blow you guys out, because usually what happens is it gets loud. Hey, there it is. Now let me see if I can get that into Facebook. So Facebook was failing every single time I tried to go live in it. And that's where I primarily wanted to stream. I'm trying to get that fixed. Off to the side is my phone. The new Facebook Meta page is just being trash. I wonder on Facebook. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want to actually have the live stream. So I'm probably just going to kill off this stream. Oh my goodness, several of my videos failed to load. So what I'm going to do is get all these added and start working on the video, but I don't want to do that in the YouTube live stream. I just want to do that in the Facebook live stream. One watching now, started 2 minutes ago. So, I don't know who's watching, but I was trying to get everything fixed to start on my Facebook stream, but my Facebook stream is just failing entirely as I'm working here. What I usually do here is go through and get all my clips together, which I've already done the annoying part. What I do on my that first part is go through all my Xbox captures, because I play on Xbox, I don't actually play on PC. And what I do is just get all the captures together there and have to sift through just random captures that I put through and see if I even think that they're worthwhile to add to the collection once I've watched. Cause sometimes I capture on top of a capture, so I gotta see which one captured the actual better game footage versus the first time I click capture versus the second time. But once I do get the captures and I watch through all of those, and every single one of the clips are 30-second clips, and look through those 30-second clips to see if it's 5 seconds of gameplay. I can keep 15 seconds of gameplay. Let me see. I muted the desktop capture. Let me see if I turn on the desktop capture real quick for audio. And let's just see, can we watch one of these real quick, if it'll play it over here. Just add this one down here. There we go. I didn't want to add all of them. I added all of them, whatever. So what ends up happening is that I add in the footage, starts playing, and I go, okay, look, we already got out of the 39-second clip. I think it's 39 seconds. I gotta sit there and watch and go, Okay, like right now, this one. No, it's 29. I said 39. 29-second clips. It's right there in front of me the whole time. Click and go. Okay, out of that whole clip, I have the final 5 seconds is what's usable. So out of the rest of that, I gotta delete that off and cut that off. And with each one of the clips, it's not just looking at what's usable. After I cut down everything down to what's usable out of each one of these, because I gotta, after I watch a clip, I gotta go in and do the trim function, as you see right here, and trim. And if once I end up trimming, I gotta get down to what's actually usable out of that trim, take that trim, and pair it up to a song. And what I usually do is I put the song in and let it play in the background and look at what I have left out of my original clips and say, hey, this ends up being good or not usable for the timestamps that I have. And what I've gotten to now is, once I've also added the music and start getting the time syncs up on what's left of these 29-second clips. So I got 5 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, 7 seconds. Got all these weird time signatures that I'm trying to pair up for some of the beats of the music. I also now have gotten to the point where within the Microsoft Studio Editor here, I'm also trying to layer in meme sound effects, because one of the dudes that I watch on YouTube is actually Tmal, Tmal, and there was another dude that I really enjoyed his edits of how he does his Hunter TV. There's some dudes that do Call of Duty and Pipingskie. Those dudes, I really like how they do their edits and do their video footage, because they'll put meme sound effects on top of the video and audio things that you're seeing, and they line up everything perfectly. I'm nowhere near that level, because like I typed in the description, I'm using just free software, so I'm just trying to learn, and this is only my 5th mashup video. So right now I don't even know if I have enough clips to fill up the song time frame, which it's saying here I got 19 minutes. So if I cut everything down from the 19 minutes, I should, yeah, it's saying I have 19 minutes. I should have more than enough, because right now I'm at the point of using 2 songs, and 2 songs end up being a pretty good duration of what I want to capture. So background music and custom audio. If you use background music in the video editor for Microsoft Video Editors, it's the default music. And whenever you're using the default music, it tries to generate something that matches up to what's happening. And it's copyright free, so you don't have to worry about any of that. But I don't do that. What I ended up doing is I go and find music. So I'm going to pull up another window over here. I turn it down whenever it does play. What I do is I go and find music on YouTube that's license free. Something that like an instrumental of a song will usually get you by without getting caught by anything, because it's also going to look for the words. So right now it's playing an ad. Let me see if I can get it to play. So let me look at my OBS to see what the audio level is. Make sure it's not drowning out me. Turn that down a little bit. So what you're hearing, I don't hear it because I don't have my volume turned up. So that is a license-free song, that already would be license-free, because I don't even think the artist is with any super popular brand label. I take something like that, which is one of the songs that is one of these songs I'm be using in the upcoming thing, and stick it in there. And another trouble that you have is you might find songs that are actually like no lyrics or something like that, and you don't think. And I ran into this with the last one. and which is why I think the music doesn't fully fit what was happening in Killing Field 4 versus 3. I think 3 went really well, the music with the with the action on the screen versus what happened in 4. And what was happening in 4 is I was fighting over and over and over again the copyright system of Facebook, because what Facebook will do as soon as it feels or what it thinks is a copyrighted song, it sits and strikes down the audio entirely. And so I was having to go back into this and delete the entire song of what I thought. I thought I had plenty of good choices for what wasn't going to be a copyrighted song. Lo and behold, it was a copyrighted song, and so I was getting just destroyed on my editing and having to take down the whole video and just try and figure out a new song to fit in the background. And by the time I was actually ready to upload, well, not ready, by the time I had given up and was uploading for Killing Field 4, it was the fact that I had run out of patience with what I was doing. And so whenever you go, let me see, is that playing any audio? That's not playing any audio. So when you go to the joke page and you see Killing Field 4 there playing, I'm not going to downplay my efforts. I put in a lot of time to with that editing and lining up meme sound effects. So those dudes who either are really good themselves or are paying someone to do it, the people that they pay are freaking amazing and have a lot of patience to line up everything. I just was done. And that was for six and a half minutes of video. I was just done by that point versus Killing Field 3. I sat there and had all the time. And with the songs I picked, I was so lucky that I actually didn't get a copyright claim out the bat. The one thing I dislike that I see is that the Facebook version is in standard definition, versus if I go to my YouTube page on it, the YouTube page has an HD version of Killing Field 3 versus Killing Field 4 on site instead of the Facebook one, so I don't know what happened there. I think I had the video saved, so I might try a re-upload of Killing Field 3. I just don't know if that's going to delete, that is going to delete all the views and everything. I mean, Killing Field 3 on Facebook has a lot of views compared to 4, just not as many people have watched 4. Maybe times I've shared I probably need to reshare 4, honestly, and say like, hey guys, I'm working on 5 and getting it to come out, and at some point get that working. But right now, what I was wanting to do is get some streaming time in on Facebook, because Facebook is saying you need to have streaming time to be able to monetize. Eventually, I'm nowhere near monetizing. I have so many followers. I don't have anywhere near the followers on the page to get it monetized. And my YouTube video, like I'm streaming here only because it says a few people are watching me live right now. But let me see. It looks pretty dark in here. What that looks like in a second whenever my video catches up to me. There's a slight delay. See if that just looks horrible having it that bright. No, it looks all right. The getting the stream, you have to have so many hours in. You have to have so many. Sorry, I was looking at my phone because I was getting some updates there. It's, where was I at? Oh. It's just annoying right now because even on my phone, mobile-wise, via the mobile app, the desktop app, none of the Facebook live streaming is working for me right now, even if I try and do it from my personal account versus my own page account. I can't go live at all, and I've tried multiple ways. So I don't really know what's there. It's just, and it's not my internet. Clearly, I'm streaming right here, right now, live on Facebook. Not Facebook, on YouTube. I don't know why the Facebook version is broken. So I'm probably going to have to troubleshoot that and keep on working on it. I just know that this is going to be a long process. I want it to be, every time I do a new one, I want it to be better than the previous one. And I don't want to do what I did with Killing Field 4, which was go into it and get so frustrated with my editing, because I took the time to start lining up clips, and then I didn't feel like the music synced, and I gave up on the meme sound effect edits because whenever I was doing the music and everything else, trying to line up and get good clips. I didn't take the time to search through, I didn't make it a point for myself to get all these things lined up properly. So it ended up just a product that was passable when it should have been a product that was really good. And so that was just disappointing for me to, as I feel, go in and upload that. And for those who've never edited a video, I used to think it was easy. I was dark side feeling it, because dark side Phil thinks the editing side versus live streaming side of things is easier, and it's not. Streaming, you turn on a camera and you just play and you talk, and then it comes down to charisma. And if you have no charisma, can't, or you're, it might not be that you're charismatic, it's that you can't multi-capable, where you get lost in what you're doing so much that you fail to talk and entertain an audience, and that's another thing that will kill you. Versus editing is grueling task of balancing every single thing. Did I put this here? Does it look right? It's not just cutting out useless content, which is what he thinks editing, putting together an edited video is going through and cutting dead air, all the uhs, like I've said several times, cutting out uhs, and that's about it. Not actually enriching that. Like if I had a good video editing software, there'd be different things that I would want to do, such as the slowdown effects, the adding things to the clip. Like there's probably stuff in here I don't know how to do that I'm still trying to learn, such as the 3D effects, splitting up a clip. That's one of the things I want to do. There's one where I get, I think it's a Rainbow Six Siege clip. Let me go down to it and see if I can find it. It's this one. And inside here, what happens is I'm going through normal, of course, cutting out this extra, like I said with the 29-second clips, there's 29 seconds, so I gotta take out the excess of this, of what doesn't work in each one of these clips. So all this is getting edited out. I'm getting down to the final frame where the engagement starts at the back end of the hallway. I don't care to keep that. Someone died from the intrusion protection thing right here. So, and I get the kill. In a T-Mall video or a Hunter TV video, what would happen at that point is that they would do, I'm guessing, I would do a split, break up that video from that point, I'm pointing at it like you can see, split up that portion and insert another video clip, and I want to find like a video of a funny, like person going ah randomly to being blinded by a bright white light. There's different clips of just people just being blinded in some way that's funny. I want to find that and insert that there. I got to figure out how to do that, because it's going to be my very first time ever trying to do that, and I just want to learn. I got to figure it out. Playing with my Rachu, I think. It seems daunting, but I'm pretty sure once I get some of these things figured out, I'm going to be a better video editor. But right now, I'm supreme novice. I have no special software. I've asked a few people for software recommendations, and no one's ever gotten back to me on, hey, you should try this out, or this is what I'm using, or whatever. I know those other dudes are like bigger time, and that's probably why they don't respond to some random like me. I could be... It'd be like if I think anyone actually with like over 1,000 followers, it's probably hard to keep up with comments and everything else that happens on their video channels and stuff like that, contact that happened to them. So, yeah, they're none of the people who've actually made it and do what I want to do with my software have responded and said this is what they use. I know for capturing on PC, I've been looking into what I've seen a lot of ads recently for. That's free software called Outplayed that does auto capturing for you. But I'm on the fence about it, because I don't know about downloading another random software, what's going to slow down my PC versus keep it running at decent speeds of what I do, and get those captures for me to be able to put into clips. Someone's outside. I was hearing them. So I think it's I'm never discounting doing that, but also it has to be a reasonable price software for me to download and utilize. But hopefully whenever I get everything lined up, I can get this all done quicker and easier versus what I have to do now, which is watching, because I already watched the clips once. Every single clip as they're, capture randomly while I'm playing Xbox. Keep on doing the capture, keeps on doing the capture. Then once they're all captured and says upload to network, I can then finally view them on PC and slowly stack them up and see what's all good. Watch them all through once to see what actually is keepable versus what I thought might have been a good clip when I first was doing it, like playing the game. I had one I was watching through. I thought I did something. I was in Battlefield 2042, engaging at a tunnel, and what had happened was there's dudes camping on top and some dudes going in. I'm basically kind of behind enemy lines, aiming inward, and I start to have shootout and everything. I saw some messages across the bottom of the stream. I thought I was doing better than what I was. Those were assist stuff, and it ended up playing out a little slow. And actually, there's no true resolution for me getting a kill. There's a good bit of assisting happening there as I survive a close encounter in combat and get the dude that was camping above that exit way of the tunnel in that new map. But nothing really. I don't even fully get the kill. I get the assist. I do most of the damage, like 90% of the damage, but someone else gets the kill to help me kill him. And I rewatched it. And I was like, I thought I did better than that, looking at what had happened, but didn't. Ended up not being as good. So throw that one to the side. Watch the next 29-second clip. Reanalyze it. Really think about it. If I'm pairing this up, is it good? Another thing with like if you're using a lot of clips from a same game, and it's one of the things I'm gonna have to do with wherever it's at. This is all Battlefield, Halo. With Halo, I got some stuff that kind of feels same. So I'm gonna have to break that up and not have a Halo zone, a Battlefield zone, a whatever game kind of zoning of clips. Because if I do that, I feel like it also wears off what actual good things I might be doing in the game. So I'm gonna splice them up a little bit. I do tend to keep them in the same zone because I like the feel of you watching, like, okay, you're kicking butt here in this game or whatever, cool clip, and you can get the vibe. It keeps kind of a vibe to that as long as it's the same game, because every game has its own pacing. Call of Duty has a different pacing than Battlefield. Battlefield has a different pacing than Halo. Halo has a different pacing than others. And getting that balance by keeping them somewhat together, if the combat and the gameplay inside the clip can be parsed together, and that's how I'm wanting to do in this one, is do a transition into the next game, is mix in a clip as it goes in there, depending on how many clips of that game I have, versus if I don't have much of a single game, such as scrolling through there, you saw me, I have a Fall Guys clip, and that's one where I won. There's no other Fall Guys clips. I didn't record anything else from Fall Guys. Overwatch only has 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, 4 clips of Overwatch. So throwing them anywhere is going to work for me, to put them anywhere into the thing. And that's how I'm going to do that. But I'm going to go ahead and just end this because, like I said, I didn't really plan on streaming on YouTube anyways. I don't think of my YouTube account as much other than a repository for clips, and if I find random glitch videos and stuff like that, I take a clip of. I was doing that for a while of uploading it to YouTube, but I focus way more on my Facebook account, and I just am actually pretty upset that it's not fully functional right now. So I'll let y'all go and catch you later. Whoever watches, whenever you watch, have a good day, good night, good week. 4th of July is coming up from when I'm recording this, so go ahead and have a good 4th of July. Catch you later.